Have you ever stopped to think that those clothes you've been wearing for years might be making you look outdated? Look, after 40, I've committed my share of style mistakes. Some made me look older, others like someone trying to be too young. Today I'll share 7 mistakes that many men our age make that compromise their image of sophistication and authority. Pay special attention to item number 6, because this detail alone can completely transform how people perceive you in important meetings and social events. It's one of the smartest investments I've made in my appearance after 40. Let's get started, because after decades of learning through practice, I can guarantee correcting these mistakes will change not only how others see you, but how you feel about yourself. Mistake 1, being stuck in the young look. You know that band t-shirt you've kept since you were 25? Or those ripped jeans you still insist on wearing? There's nothing wrong with liking rock or having a casual style, but trying to dress like a 20-year-old guy when you're past 40 causes the opposite effect of what you imagine. The problem isn't being youthful, it's looking like you're trying to reclaim a youth that has already passed. Huge shorts, oversized t-shirts, overly colorful sneakers, all of this can make you look out of place, or like someone trying to hide their age. A more elegant alternative is to adopt mature versions of the pieces you like. Instead of the printed t-shirt, opt for a plain one in quality cotton. Replace ripped jeans with well-cut ones in a dark wash. And if you're a fan of sneakers, there are minimalist models that communicate style without making it seem like you're trying to be a teenager. In my experience, the key is to update, not renounce your style. After I understood this, I noticed that people began to take me more seriously. Speaking of which, have you ever been in a situation where you felt uncomfortable with a garment that no longer matched your age? Share in the comments. If this content is helping you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I have many more practical tips based on the mistakes and successes I've accumulated. Mistake 2, always going out in wrinkled or poorly pressed clothes. Have you noticed how some men seem to have just gotten out of bed no matter what time of day? I confess I was that guy. I thought being clean was enough, but wrinkled clothes communicate carelessness and lack of attention to detail, something no businessman can afford. The impact of this is profound, especially in corporate environments. When you present yourself with wrinkled clothes, the impression is of someone who hasn't prepared properly. And at 40, you should already master this basic part. The solution doesn't need to be complicated. Invest in a good iron or a portable steamer. Another tip is to choose fabrics that wrinkle less, such as cotton with elastane or cool wool. A strategy that changed my life was setting aside my clothes for the week on Sunday night, already ironed. This eliminates the morning rush and ensures you look impeccable every day. If you're enjoying these tips, leave your like on the video. Your interaction helps this content reach more amazing people like you. Mistake 3, not renewing basic pieces. This was one of my biggest mistakes for years. That white shirt already yellowed in the armpits, the pants that lost their shape, or the suit you've been wearing since 2010 and think is still good. It's not. The problem is that many men think basic pieces don't need to be replaced until they tear. But even without apparent damage, clothes age, lose shape, and stop communicating that well-cared-for appearance. The solution is to establish a renewal cycle for your basic pieces. White shirts need to be replaced every 1 to 2 years. Dress pants every 2 to 3 years. Suits can last longer, but need to be evaluated regularly. A practical tip. Set aside 10-15% of your annual budget to gradually renew your wardrobe. You don't need to do everything at once, but do it regularly. And you, which piece in your wardrobe needs updating? Share in the comments. Mistake 4, not paying attention to fit. This is possibly the most serious mistake a mature man can make. At 40 plus, our body changes. The belly appears, shoulders may droop a bit, posture changes. And wearing clothes of the same cut as before only highlights these changes. The impact? Clothes that are too tight emphasize unwanted volumes. Too loose make you look sloppy. Both age your appearance. The solution begins with accepting your current body and working with it, not against it. A good tailor can be your best friend at this stage, and not just for suits. Taking pants, shirts, and even t-shirts for simple adjustments makes all the difference. I learned to prioritize comfort fit in shirts and to choose pants with a straight cut and higher waist, which better balance the mature male silhouette. Strategy that changed my appearance was trying everything on before buying, even if it's the same size as always. Our body changes subtly over time. If this content is being useful, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Mistake 5, wearing a dress shirt tucked into pants without a belt something. I learned after 40 that makes a huge difference. Never wear dress pants or jeans with a tucked-in shirt without a proper belt. That gap between the belt loops creates an unfinished look, as if you forgot to get fully dressed. It's like going out with a shoe without laces. It simply doesn't look complete. The solution is obvious, but ignored. Invest in 2 to 3 quality belts. A classic black one, a versatile brown one, and perhaps a more casual one. The belt should match your shoes and have a buckle proportional to your body. A little-known tip. The width of the belt should correspond to the space between the belt loops. Belts that are too wide or too thin create a subtle, but perceptible, visual imbalance. This simple change significantly elevated my look in professional environments. And you, have you made this mistake? Share your experience in the comments. Mistake 6, not investing in a good watch. A good watch isn't just an instrument to tell time, it's one of the few jewelry items truly accepted in the male universe and communicates a lot about you. At 40 plus, wearing that digital sports watch or a smartwatch on all occasions might be hurting you. In corporate environments or formal events, this type of watch can convey an image of immaturity. The solution isn't necessarily to spend a fortune. There are excellent options for analog watches from brands like Seiko, Tissot, or Hamilton that offer quality without compromising your budget. Ideally, you should have at least 2 watches, a more classic one with a leather strap for formal occasions, and another more casual one for everyday use. The rule is simple. The more formal the occasion, the more elegant your watch should be. A strategy I adopted was investing in a good watch every 5 years, marking professional achievements. This way, I built a small collection that I consider one of my best investments in personal image. Mistake 7. Neglecting shoes. Did you know that shoes are one of the first things people notice in a man's appearance? Many men after 40 insist on wearing worn-out shoes or ones inappropriate for the occasion. Worn or unpolished shoes can completely ruin what would otherwise be an impeccable look. It's like building a house with great materials, but forgetting the foundation. Invest in at least 3 quality pairs: a black Oxford for formal occasions, a brown derby for daily corporate use, and a loafer for casual moments. And don't forget about sneakers appropriate for your age. But buying isn't enough. You need to maintain them, acquire basic cleaning products, and use shoe trees. A well-maintained shoe can last decades and always look elegant. An effective strategy is to establish a weekly shoe care routine. 10 minutes on Sundays for cleaning and polishing works wonders for the appearance of footwear. We've seen how small details can make a huge difference in the way you're perceived after 40. From updating your style to paying attention to details like fit, belts, watches, and shoes, each element builds your image of sophistication. Elegance isn't complicated, nor does it need to cost a fortune. It's a matter of attention, knowledge, and consistency. When you apply these principles, the transformation is immediate both in how people treat you and in your own confidence. If this content helped you, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe. Next week, I'll bring a complete guide on how to build a versatile wardrobe for men over 40, and I want to know, which of these mistakes were you making without realizing it? Or is there another one that should be on this list? Share in the comments. Your experience can help other men in the same phase.